Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from MetLife. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. This is Scatterby, left side. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. On play action with Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Really, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Dart gonna go for it on 4th. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Play is a turnover on downs.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set. This is Henry on 2nd. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 4th down.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. His first throw is an interception. That's Bobby Okereke.
Jackson's pass intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Scatterboo here on the toss. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up third down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. As the play clock nears 0, we've got a timeout from Coach Brian Dable. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
All what you work with. Teamwork, baby. That's right. Teamwork. I get this done. Right. Let's go. Don't let him rush.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Ravens get him, down he goes. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
A loss of 7. It's fourth down.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up second and
Here's Jackson to throw.
38-yard line.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
16 yards. First down, Ravens.
From the gun, a run for Henry. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Micah McFadden able to make the play.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
The Ravens take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Toss to the man. He's headed left. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Giants nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Chooses to bring this one out. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Olszewski on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Dart looking to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks, you got to keep on throwing. But, boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
He's going to try another deep one here. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just have not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
At the 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. Daniel managed 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Jackson now on 3rd. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Back at the 17-yard line.
And again, it's Jackson. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Catch is made in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go, toss to the left side. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Ravens 12, Giants nothing. Tyler Lutz to kick off for Baltimore.
So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. From his own end zone, here we go. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. That's the end of our opening quarter. 12-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They start out 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Dart. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I say to you all the time, Kate, to get a quarterback into rhythm, completions. Well, this is the opposite of rhythm. There is none because we have not had a completion yet.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down. Now go. Here's Dart. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Offense to the line fast. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down. And dose of the hurry up here. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running once more with Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-possession game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the
Flying forward on the ground. And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extended their lead. Well, we all know how it goes, right? 3rd time, indeed the charm here. They take another stab at it and finally convert on their 3rd 2-point try of this ball game.
Builds a little bit of confidence on that sideline that maybe they can find success. They found a lot of success everywhere else on the scoreboard, but finally make it pay. Put an 8 on the board to get to 20.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. Look at that power, deep left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
They give right side. It's Scatterboot. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Man, he has already been burned twice in this opening half, Brock, and that probably should have been the trifecta, just avoiding his 3rd interception.
Now, he's going to have to look in the mirror and make some serious adjustments here because that 3rd pick, if he keeps making these kind of decisions, that 3rd pick's a-coming. He cannot be this careless with the football.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. No run, it's Scatterboot. And he won't even come close to getting back to the line here. No shot at converting. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brought down back at the 32.
Another run for Henry. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Working quickly here.
The Baltimore 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He takes it down to the 33. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
16 more yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Going with King Henry here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Changing it up here, Jackson. It's complete, play made by Bateman. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Out of the gun, give to Hill. It's inside the 10. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making this a laugher before halftime. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
And he's into the end zone. That play has a couple more to their lead.
You know, this game can be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. Chooses to bring this one out. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Scatterboo. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Now Dart. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Dart gonna throw again. Deep shot off his back foot. He's got it! Looks like the feet are in bounds too! Oh, I don't believe it!
It's a gain of
35 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Oh no, they get him yet again! Roquan Smith with the pick. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6.
Believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
All right, gonna get a 2-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try to run it in. And they aren't slowing down to the slightest. 2 more to their lead. Man, what a blowout we've got here. All right, partner, it's only 1 extra point on the scoreboard, but come on, if you're the team who just turned it over, how much worse is it seeing them add on 2 there instead of just the extra points?
Oh, it stings. I don't think there's any question about it because not only do you not execute offensively, your defense doesn't do it either. So you kind of just smack them both right in the face, and yeah, that one hurts a little bit more.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Scatterboo here on the toss. Breaks through and breaks away. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
A gain of 24
1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Siskanabu. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Taking a shot deep here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. 1st down throw for Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
This is Henry on 2nd. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
That one's complete, right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. Gano ready to send this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's Henry running left. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, they need 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense up to the line fast. The Giants using their first timeout. as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Gain of 18 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Jackson to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal.
Lamar back to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Out of the gun, Henry. They made it 3 yards on the carry. It sets him up with 3rd and goal at the 5. Offense in the hurry up here.
3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's another for him. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
The Ravens will line up for
They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Ravens 42, Giants nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Baltimore.
On the return, here comes Olszewski. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And 7 at the 23-yard line.
And Scatterboo on 2nd down. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. But come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
1st and 10 from the 43. They'll run the toss to Tracy. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And Scatterboo on 3rd. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And right back to Scatterboo. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
On play action with Dart. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
All right, fellas, all right. One more time. Let's go. It's all about teamwork.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Fourth down, pass coming. Throwing for the back of the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The drive begins with Henry. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort.
He was taken
Offense in
down
the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
On second down, here's Henry again. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So now here's 3rd and 5. Blitz coming, Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. He's making a bid for it. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Handoff now to Hill. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 15 yards. And a Baltimore first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. And dose of the hurry up here. And go right back to Hill. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up.
They'll try to run it in. And he isn't going to reach the end zone. But hey, if that's the only thing that goes wrong, this game has been A-OK. The 2-point try failed.
Nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. There to the 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On 1st down, here's Dart. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, at this point, Brock, the surprise isn't that he nearly threw another interception, right? It's that these guys actually let him off the hook defensively this time by dropping it.
Kate, they let him off the hook. Let him off the hook. And the stat sheet might forget that near interception, but the coaches won't. That's called a turnover-worthy play, and there have been way too many of them.
He did well to shake off one tackle, partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They'll give it to Hill. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hill again. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Baltimore.
Looking inside the red zone. Vacates quickly left side. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And it looks like the defense got it. No touchdown. They recover, and this is going to be a touchback.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
Give right side. It's Scatterboot. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Dark from the pistol. He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. On inside give to Hill. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They'll try and punch it in. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Working quickly here.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Ravens put this one away a long time ago. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Hill now from the gun. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They've got to keep moving quick here.
4-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Buying some time left. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Ravens are running them out of the building. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Keeping it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Giants nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now go play action. Here's Dart. Trying to push deep downfield. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Dart. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd down now, here's Dart. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, they'll run. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Second and
Back to the well again.
at the Giants' 20-yard line.
And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
3rd and just 2 to go. Hill on again. He's headed left. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Handoff headed left to Hill. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Hill. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7.
Justice Hill.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Lamar out of the pistol. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down in